Roald Dahl's Jack and the Beanstalk. Now listen, son, we're stony broke. Go out and find some wealthy bloke who'll buy our cow, just say his sound, and worth at least £100. But Jack, do not let on that the cow is as old as Babylon. With a heavy heart, Jack made haste to sell his cow at the marketplace. But not too bright and short on wits, his plan for wealth was soon in bits. For he was offered something instead of money, which Jack at first thought to be quite funny. But soon Jack was quite keen to exchange poor Daisy for a bean. Jack returned, feeling quite pleased, for in his hand he tightly squeezed the bean that he had acquired was now to be most admired. Oh, hello, mummy dear, guess what? Your clever little boy has got. I really don't know how, a super trade-in for our cow. You're round the twist, you little creep. I bet you sold him far too cheap. When Jack produced one lousy bean, his startled mother, turning green, leaped high up in the air and cried, I'm absolutely stupefied. You crazy boy, do you really mean you sold our Daisy for a bean? She snatched the bean, she yelled, you chump, and flung it on the rubbish dump. Then, summoning up all her power, she beat the boy for half an hour, using, and nothing could be meaner, the handle of a vacuum cleaner. Now at 10 p.m. or thereabout, the little bean began to sprout. By morning it had grown so tall, you couldn't see the top at all. Admit it, Mum, admit it now, it's better than a rotten cow. You imbecile, you lunatic, where are the beans that I can pick? There's not one bean, it's bare as bare. No, it's not. Look up there. Look very high and you'll behold each single leaf is solid gold. By gosh, the boy was right. Now glistening in the morning light, the mother actually perceives a mass of lovely golden leaves. My giddy aunt, my sainted souls, I'll sell the mini and buy a rolls. Jack stood staring the little clot, but soon made haste to grab the lot. Jack was nimble, Jack was keen, he scrambled up that mighty beam. Up he went without a stop, but just as he was near the top, a ghastly frightening thing occurred. Not far above his head he heard a big deep voice, a rumbling thing that made the very heavens ring. Jack was frightened, Jack was quick, and down he climbed in half a click. Oh, mummy dear, believe you me, there's something nasty up that tree. Jack saw him, and his gizzard froze. He told of a giant with a clever nose. A clever nose? I get the gist. You must be going round the twist. He smelled me out, I swear it, Mum. He said he smelled an Englishman. You brainless boy, and well he might. I've told you every single night. You take a bath because you smell. But would you do it? Would you hell? He even made his mother shrink because of his unholy stink. My answer's this, if you're so clean, why don't you climb that crazy beam? Great goodness, I say, by gosh I will. There's life within the old dog still. She hitched her skirt above her knee and disappeared right up the tree. Now would the giant smell his mum? Jack listened for the fee-fo-fum. He gazed aloft, he wondered when the dreaded words would come. And then, from somewhere high above the ground, there came a frightful crunching sound. He heard the giant mutter twice, by gosh, that tasted very nice. Although he said in grumpy tones, I wish there weren't so many bones. Oh by golly, oh by gum, that giant's eating up my mum. He smelled her out, she's in his belly. Jack had a hunch that his mum was smelly. Jack stood there, gazing longingly upon the huge and golden tree. He murmured softly, oh dear, oh well, oh golly gosh, I guess I'll have to take a wash if I'm going to climb this tree without the giant smelling me. In fact, a bath's my only hope. So he rushed in and grabbed some soap. Jack was nimble, Jack was keen. Once he climbed the mighty beam. No sooner had Jack scaled the beam, the giant entered, gross obscene, muttering through his vicious teeth, while Jack sat tensely down beneath. Jack waited till the giant slept, then out along the boughs he crept, and gathered so much gold, I swear, he was an instant millionaire. A bath, I say, does seem to pay. I'm going to have one every day.